Alright guys, Dan here from Smoking Dan's. Welcome back. Today what we're going to be doing, we've got a beautiful pork leg with skin on. We're going to make an amazing pork leg with homemade stuffing and beautiful crackling, all on the Kamado Joe Classic 2. So for the ingredients for the stuffing, that's what we're going to concentrate on first. We've got a 10-inch Lodge cast iron pan here. We've got some fresh breadcrumbs here. We've got one medium onion that we've grated so it's nice and small. We've got a little bit of salt and pepper, and we've got some sage. And we're going to add a bit of milk to that as well, until we get the right consistency that we're after, that we're going to stuff our pork leg with. So we've got this beautiful bonus pork loin that we scored the fat up with the knife. And basically we want to open it up. So we're going to make a cut. Almost like this. Like to say, we don't want to go all the way through, because then we're going to come back on ourselves. So we can flatten it up, just like so. Right, as the grill's preheating, I'm going to go on with our cast iron and let that warm up too. Right, so we're up to about 150 degrees. We're nice and hot on there. So we're going to go in with a bit of butter, let that melt. Right, now our butter's melted, we're going to go in with our onion. We're just going to soften this down, not looking to almost fry it. I'm going to soften it in all that butter. So get it all coated in the butter. Shut the lid. We're going to give it around about 5 minutes. Right, so we've been about 5 minutes. We're looking nice and softened. So we're going to add our salt and pepper, our sage, and then in with our breadcrumbs. And then what we're going to do is just add some milk. We're just going to do that until you get the consistency you want, like the stuffing consistency, and obviously not too wet, but on the other hand not too dry. There we have our stuffing. So we're going to take this off, let it cool. Yeah, look at that. So for the second part, we want to be up at around about 240 degrees. We're just going to burp the grill. We're going to add our 2 deflectors to our accessory rack, like so. So now this is in the roasting setup. We're going to let them deflectors preheat up, and we're going to be looking, like I say, at a temperature of around 240 degrees C. So now our mixture is cooled off slightly. We've just seasoned that inside with a little bit of salt and pepper. We're just going to get this all in inside the pork. I'm just going to use the knife to spread that out. Like so. Then we gently roll it back up. Get our butcher string. Just give that a little tie off. I'm just gonna trim off the excess bits of string. There we have our pork. Let's just get it all in there. We're going to transfer this into a lovely roasting tray that will just fit the pork, like so. I'm just going to dry that skin off. And we're going to salt it. And there we go, ready for the Kamado. So now we're up to around 230, somewhere like that. I'm happy with that, so we're gonna just burp the grill. And then we're gonna go on with the pork. And we'll see it, we're gonna give it half an hour around that sort of time, at that temperature, and then we're going to just close up the vent a little bit, drop down slightly to maybe 180, 190 degrees, and let that carry on cooking. So we've been about half an hour now. Let's check out this pork. Look at that crackling. Got a great head start on that. So we're going to shut the bone back up, lower the temperature to around 180 to 190 degrees C. And we're going to let that continue cooking. It's been around about 2 hours now, about 160, 170 degrees. It's just starting to slow down now. There we go, look at that. Is that crackling or what? And that is the sound you want to hear with a bit of pork. So we're going to pull this off, let it rest. I ended up putting a bit of foil around here because it was just, the stuffing was just catching a little bit. So I'm going to say that's a decent bit of crackling. So there we go. It's off. Look at that crackling. Well, it's all bubbled up nicely. Now that is the ultimate crackling, don't you think? been resting about 20 minutes. Let's cut into it. Let's have a look. Look at that. Pork with skin on when you want crackling, look at that. What we're going to do is take a bit off and have a try. That's what I'm talking about. Now to me, that's perfect. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. That was a lovely pork leg that we stuffed with homemade stuffing. Got the ultimate crackling. Cooked it all on the Kamado Joe Classic 2. Please comment down below, tell me what you think of the video. Subscribe and hit the like button for more future videos like this. So I'll see you next time. Cheers.